Welcome back to the channel, and today Scrap Mechanic, for the first time in such a long time, has actually received an update. Now, all I've done was open up a new map. I have not tested out any of the stuff. We're going to be doing that in this video for my first initial impression, but let's go over what actually is contained in this update. So I want to get the bad news out of the way first. This is not the Chapter 2 update that we were expecting in 2024, and I'm going to talk more about that at the end of this update description here. So the good news is wedges. Also physics, but more importantly, wedges. But physics is actually pretty important too. There's a lot of good news in this. All right, let's get into it. We've got a surprise update for you today, the physics and wedge update. While the next chapter is still in development, we didn't want to hold back some exciting features that could enhance your gameplay experience right away. I don't know, I gotta be honest, it's been feeling a little bit like holding back, but I'm happy we got something. The game is still being developed. Plus, this gives us the chance to test these features with all of you. So what's in here? Improved physics. This is a huge one. This update brings a major overhaul to the physics system, unlocking new possibilities and significantly reducing lag. Creations can now collide with each other, and loose items can be thrown around or stacked in larger amounts. Our team has worked hard to optimize the physics and scrap mechanic, tackling this challenge head on. While the performance boost will vary depending on your hardware, these improvements should make noticeable difference. However, this update doesn't fix issues with large, super complex creations lagging within themselves, as it is a separate issue that we're still addressing. So this is interesting. Seems like separate creations, having a lot of separate creations that interact is going to be much more improved, but single big complex creations still have issues. And for those of you trying the new update, this is an important thing. New worlds will have the new smart physics on by default, but old worlds, you'll have to set this setting manually in the physics quality. All right, the next major thing, wedges. We're thrilled to announce that wedges have finally arrived. As a new building block, all block materials will have a wedge version, making it possible to create shapes and designs that weren't achievable before. We're excited to see what amazing build you come up with using this new addition. Wedge Gang has been expanded. Really looking forward to seeing how those work and what kind of capabilities they have. Network optimizations. This is probably going to really affect multiplayer Mondays. We've also made significant improvements to multiplayer performance. With these changes, along with the updated physics, playing with friends should now feel smoother and more enjoyable than ever. We've been having some really bad network issues on recent multiplayer Mondays with people not seeing other people where they should be. So hopefully that's improved. We'll find out soon enough. Tune in for the next multiplayer Monday. New and updated parts. This I actually wasn't even expecting. This update includes some exciting new parts and tweaks to existing ones. Interesting to figure, I don't know how I'm gonna figure out what's tweaked. The FarmBot target part lets you create your very own shooting range. I'm not even sure what that means. And the window with curtains adds extra flair to your builds by allowing you to open and close them. Additionally, we've unlocked some spaceship parts in creative mode that were previously only available in survival mode. We hope you enjoy everything this update has to offer. Well, I'm definitely going to be trying everything out. And an important note here about the next chapter, we've made some amazing progress this year, but we're still not happy with some segments of the chapter that require more work and fixes. We're sorry to keep you waiting so long. We are still hard at work on the next chapter. So my interpretation of this is 2024 is also probably not going to be the year, because we're literally a month away from the next year, and they just gave us this update to probably hoping to placate some people through the new year. So obviously a little bit of mixed feelings. Very sad news that the Chapter 2 update seems to be getting delayed once again, but I am very thankful that they didn't leave us with nothing. At least now I have an excuse to jump back into single-player scrap mechanic and experiment with stuff. So let's get into some experiments. What is happening with the wedges here? So the big thing with the wedges for me, like obviously everything has wedges, but things like cardboard wedges, like when I'm building like spleef maps or anything along those lines with like destructible blocks, you only have two options really for destructible draggable blocks, which is the cardboard and the glass. But now we're supposedly going to be able to build cardboard. Oh my goodness, this is actually really smooth. Cardboard wedges. Let me get my spud gun out. How does this? I'm assuming now. Oh, that is not what I was expecting. Well, I don't even know what I was expecting. I think I was expecting this to be built up of individual blocks, but it looks like that becomes a single block. So then that is a single block. So all of these are read as a single block. I'm really glad I tested that out with the cardboard. I guess we would have been able to easily find that out when we did this, and then we delete it. So that is an important factor to know. What I do like is how easy it is to get the exact shape that you want. Now, actually, so I can attach here. I cannot attach here. What if I have like, all right, so the angled sides are not attachable, which is pretty standard expectation with scrap mechanic. For instance, under parts, if you have any other type of wedge, it's the same deal. You can attach on the side, but you can't attach on the top. So these appear to essentially create a very similar type of structure. And these are actually, yeah, you're pretty much just creating the size. It's just like having one of these wedges, but now you can make it out of any material and you can customize the size completely. But this, when it comes to spleef maps, I guess, this does make things a little bit interesting, doesn't it? Because that's a lot to get destroyed on a single shot. Ooh, another interesting thing is having the square mesh block on ramps, because now this is actually really cool because this is a low friction surface. So you could have low friction like drift stuff going on, like a map with a low friction surface, and you can actually have customizable ramps that get all drifty. Okay, so I'm experimenting with something here. If I press Q, I can change. Yeah, I can change what axis I end up dragging in. I need to do a little bit of a test here on how this oh, sand is also destructible. There's another destructible block too. Wait, wedge sand? Is there wedge sand? There's a sand wedge? Sand wedge sounds like sandwich. Okay. The border is weird. All right, anyway, I need normal blocks. Give me some, I need normal block, please. All right, so we got normal block. So now what I wanted to test is, here's my attachment point right there. So right now I go that way, and if I look... Okay. So if I want it to be this skinny, but then go higher, but this skinny, I guess I could go like this, but if I don't want to change camera angles, because I don't have access for whatever reason, I could... There we go. You press Q, and you can change the plane that you're dragging on. And this... Oh, actually, it doesn't just change it, it limits it. Because the initial one, you can see I have 3 directional arrows. So I can go in all of the dimensions. But if you press Q, you limit it to 2 dimensions, essentially. All right, it takes a little bit of getting used to. Some crazy shape's going to be happening soon. There we go. So it looks like that is the flattest wedge you can make. And now I can attach to this side. So then I want to go like that. Now the question is, does this work in challenge mode? I'll have to hopefully find out. Remember to find out at least. All right, so then that way. Now I want to continue it straight up. Nope, not that way. There we go. So now I'm just creating like, yeah, the shallowest angle I can going up like that. All right, so then let's create like an archway. So let me do that. And now I would need a normal block. Normal block goes over. Then we do wedge block, and then wedge needs to face this way. Press Q to change the plane. Building down is so much easier. And look at that. That is a shape that couldn't exist before. Your sci-fi builds are gonna get crazy on the workshop now. Oh, actually, there is one limitation, I guess. Dihedral type stuff. If I want an equivalent type wedge here, I don't think I can fill this in very effectively with like a nice wedge, you know? Yeah, I wonder if there's any solution for wedge corners. I could see that being complicated. But imagine if I could like do something like this and then click this point and drag it down to that point and then just have it be a nice wedge corner. Bubble blocks are also destructible. I forgot about so many destructible blocks in the beginning there. I am now realizing there's definitely a good purpose to this border, because I thought the border looked kind of ugly on these things, but it also visually tells you the scale of the individual block. So if you go to delete something, you know that this is how much it's going to delete, versus if I had a bunch of individual ones, now I know what to expect as far as deleting and destroying. Because imagine if I did all this and it was a seamless transition between all the textures. And then if I thought it was all individual ones and I went to delete it and it turns out it was just like this and the whole thing gets deleted, and then like a whole bunch of parts detached that I wasn't expecting to detach, I can see there's a very, very particular use for this thing to have a border like that. Even though I think it's a little bit ugly, it's kind of, you kind of need it for a visual reference, because otherwise you don't know how big the piece is that you're going to be deleting unless you just remember everything you did. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, here we go. We're going to detach this. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh, this feels like, even though this is a piece of cardboard that should be really like not taxing on the previous version of the game, that felt really smooth. The destruction. We're gonna have to test the destruction, the physics simulations and stuff. But let me see if I can figure out what these new parts are. Oh, this is definitely, oh, here's the spaceship parts. We got this, we got this. Is broken microwave new? That might be new as well. All right, let me see if I'm going on a scavenger hunt now for all the new parts. These are new. Oh, here's the window with blinds thing. And I think that's all that's new under interactive. Wasn't there like a bot something? I don't see that here. Maybe it's under parts. See if I can find anything. Is the calendar new? Oh, these are new. Ship shelf. Oh yeah, all of this stuff here. Maintenance ship door is not new, but we got like ship handle, warehouse brick lamp, crane wheel, ship blinds. I wonder if those, no, those aren't under interactable, so I don't think they're gonna be functioning that way. We got ship ceiling ventilation, ship shelf. All right, anything else if I scroll down? Oh, this is new. Holder support leg. I'm pretty sure that is new. Some of this stuff might be new, like encryptor base plate and power generator side, but they might not be new. I don't recognize the names, but they look familiar enough. Oh, look at this. A broken clock, metal storage corner. See, we need wedge corner capabilities somehow. We're building these big old wedge things. A banner holder, I think, is new. Metal storage floor, I think, is new. Metal storage handle, metal storage corner C, maybe. I don't know. Some of this metal storage stuff may not be new. This is stuff I don't use very much in my own building. Oh, here we go. Farmer target and farm bot target. So I'm assuming these are destructible. Oh, these are cool, like little pop-up target. That's what it means. Oh, that's a scary face. Okay, these don't do what I thought. But I guess what you could do, you put them on like a bearing system. There you go. And then you just have like a thing that pushes it back up into place. So then you can create little target things. I mean, stuff not that you couldn't do it before, it's just now you actually have targets. And obviously, if you're on the side of the farmers, you have shoot and don't shoot. And then you could probably use some logic and stuff to like, this subtracts from your score. If you shoot one of these guys, this adds to your score. Definitely expecting to see some of those on the workshop or in challenge. Well, I gotta see if this stuff is even accessible in challenge mode. Sometimes the modes are separate. You don't know if the parts are gonna cross over necessarily. Oh, I didn't actually try out these new parts here. Whoa, look at this light. This is massive. Yeah, it works. It's bright. It works. That is a massive light, though. All right, then you got bed. Perfect. That is just a weird posture. Is it just because I'm on? Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I mean, I guess sleeping with a backpack. This is what you'd expect. But new bed. New bed just dropped. You use a microwave as a 1-block storage chest. All right, I'm curious to see these window blinds. Oh, these are big. Oh, I see. They attach sideways. Well, that definitely makes sense. I feel like this is the wrong way. All right, you got to hook something up into it. I am very interested in this. All right, we hooked the switch up to the blinds. Oh, that's why it looked wrong. I don't know what I was expecting, but... oh. Why can you only attach it on the bottom? We should be able to attach it from the side. All right, so apparently you have to attach it like this. There we go. Yeah, I really feel like... Can I build on... Okay, I can build on the side, but when I press Q to rotate it, I can't attach it on the side. This is actually pretty cool. I like the visual of it. Oh, they did there's a lot of attention to detail on this thing. I absolutely hate these types of window blinds where it just has that string going down, holding each individual blind, and then you gotta like pull both sides equally. Because you can see when it's down here, this side's down a little bit lower, and as it pulls back up, now this side gets bunched up and this side doesn't go all the way up. Whoever designed those things, why did it take off? There's got to be better ways. There are better ways. All right, what about this one? Does this one attach also on the bottom? All right. Yes, it does attach also on the bottom. Let's do that. Oh, yeah, we got sideways ones. All right, kind of curious what they look like on the other side from the outside view. There we go. You know someone's gonna use this for like a giant robot where these are like blinking eyes. That's definitely gonna happen. All right, and then that's pretty much it for the interactive parts. Then we just got other like aesthetic parts that I'm pretty sure, yeah, that's not even our actual light emitting light. That's just like an aesthetic thing. This could be used for wheels. This is massive. Wait, this is also only on the side? Okay, there we go. And we got that thing. Oh, that's smaller than I expected. We got the clock. Broken clock. Doesn't work on the kind of being broken. See, that's an interesting piece to have. Got like the top of a chest. Oh, that's a big floor. Look at that. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, I like that piece. That's a nice piece. All right, now let's put the physics to the test. I'm already gonna just kind of go against what the update said and spawn in a creation that was laggy because it's a single creation that was laggy and just see if it happens to feel any different. But to be fair, the update specifically said that this hasn't been resolved. So this right here is a creation that I built, a hollow tile replica, and as you can see, my frames dropped immediately. So obviously, this is not affected. Now, here is something that definitely was affected, and that is like big pieces of flat material interacting with other big pieces of flat material. If you've seen some of our spleef videos where I happen to have like a layer of cardboard above another layer of cardboard, if this top layer got cut out and landed on the bottom layer, massive lag. Now, from my understanding, with the physics update, that should address that type of issue directly with collisions between separate creations that are not super complex in and of themselves. Here goes nothing. I'm just gonna break this. That is, look at, like, that had zero effect. That is actually insane. Multi-layer spleef is actually possible without it completely ruining the game. So now if I like, if I carve a hole, now I'm gonna have two big layers that are colliding with each other, both falling down and colliding with the ground. Oh, there they go. Whoa! 0 frame drops. Look at that. That is actually insane. So now that this would be lagging right now actively, and then it would stop lagging once they stopped moving. It would stop the physics calculations, but then as soon as anything interacted with these again, it would begin to lag again. So here's what I'm gonna do now. Somewhere, I hope I still have my blueprint of this. Yes, I was like, somewhere I got a sputtling gun. Oh, this is laggy. Oh, well, now it's not. That was weird. Was it because it was close? Oh, wait, now it's just not laggy anymore. It initially lagged when I spawned it in, but now you can see it's, like, perfectly fine. All right, that was a little hiccup, but we're back to normal now. How's this thing work again? All right, here we go. Oh, we are getting frame drops with this. Now, hold on. Oh. Well, is it because of the gun? I'm getting actual frame. I wasn't expecting this to matter. Is it? What is it right now? Is it the gun? All right, let me delete the gun. And let me shoot this. Okay, I think there's something with my gun. Because look, now this doesn't lag at all. My gun is a very old creation, but this is fine. Here, let me spawn in a car. Wait, why is this lagging now? This shouldn't be laggy. This is weird. Is my hollow tile still in here or something? Like now I'm getting weird things that shouldn't be laggy that are lagging. If I spawn this in, I should be able to spawn this car in. Oh wait, is my physics even on the right setting? Yeah, I'm on smart physics. I don't know. I don't know about this right now. This actually seems a little bit worse. Hold on, let me see if I can spawn in the car. Is it what's happening over there affecting what's happening over here? I'm gonna clear the map. Now I'm gonna spawn in my car. All right, now this is fine. That's weird. That is a little weird that these two separate things that aren't laggy by themselves seemed incompatible to just exist in the same world. So now if I spawn in 2 cars, or 3 cars, everything feels fine right now. And then like, this is perfectly fine. I don't know if this would have really been that much of an issue. And now I'm gonna spawn in the sputtling gun. This feels fine. There was something happening with all that. Like, look, now no lag. I'm gonna spawn in another spuddling gun. I'm just gonna turn it on and also face it toward. I'm just gonna have a bunch of stuff happening over here. Just facing that creation as well. All right, and now let's like put some blocks here. There we go. Let's cut out the bottom of that. That's looking fine. We're gonna drive on top of this stuff into the other cars. I had like a little tiny bit of a frame hiccup there, but like ultimately not much issue going on. All right, I got another test. All right, look at the concrete prison I've made myself. Something that wasn't nearly as easy before. Okay, so here is the plan. Oh, I can't do the plan. I was gonna use the ball spawner, but that's a modded part. So, hold on. Gonna activate that mod real quick. All right, now we got ball spawner in here. And we can just do a good old button attached to a toilet, attached to the ball spawner. And now... I wasn't quite expecting... Hold on, what's going on up there? Oh, no way! No way! That just happened. Hold on. No way! What? Okay, all right. I gotta... Oh, that's not attached. Hold on. You attached right there? Did that work? It did work. Okay, all right. There we go. All right, I need multiple ball spawners is what I need. There's still balls coming down. So if you've been watching Scrap Mechanic for a while, you know that there's limitations to this right here. I have no frame drops. This is beautiful. This is actually kind of beautiful right now. There's no way this would have done anything close to function. We're still going. This is way beyond. Oh, I got a little bit of frame drop, but then we got back up. All right, we're now reaching the limits of my 60 frame cap. I'm still at 60 frames. Now at 56, back to 60, 58, 56. Like I'm calling out, you can't see it, but I can see it. 58, 56, 55, 50. Okay, now we've officially reached lag potential. This is a lot, 40 frames. But I mean, like, this is still perfectly, I mean, okay, now we're getting noticeable jitteriness. But I'm at 20, 38 frames, 30, 38, 40, 43. Like, that is insane. That is actually kind of insane. All right, so now let's go ahead and take things up another notch. And we've already got enough balls here to lag out. But let's drive into it. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. That didn't affect the frame rate at all. Like, it maintained... Like, I'm actually at 48 frames now. We kind of gained frames. I think I spread the balls out a little bit more. So we gained some frames. This is so cool. I cannot believe how little this game lags right now with what I'm doing. This is a massive improvement for sure. I'm still spawning more balls and no balls have been deleted. I'm down to 20 frames now. But I think after everything begins to settle, after the dust begins to settle, we should be good. All right, so this is definitely going to improve multiplayer performance a lot. Not even including like the network improvements, which is the main issue that I've been having is just network stuff where people don't see where people are. But this is it's gonna make certain multiplayer challenges where you have to interact with other creations like just way less laggy. Now, I still don't know how I lagged out the game with what I did in the beginning. I guess like those flat panels against flat panels, even though they were fine by themselves, once I brought another creation into the world, it didn't know what to do for some reason. Actually, let's spawn in another creation again. I'm just gonna spawn this in. Yeah, that's working fine now. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and clear the world. And let's try this again. There's something going on here with this, at least the first time I did it. I don't know if my game hadn't like, maybe it needed some warming up or something, but let's see if I can replicate whatever I did in the beginning of the episode. because something weird happened. All right, this should be enough. This would have definitely been enough to lag things out pre this update. And you can see that had 0 effect. But now, okay, now I can spawn that. Like when I spawned this in last time, I had things colliding. That's no problem. Do I need more? Did I not take it far enough, I guess? What I'm doing right now is way worse than what I did at the beginning. All right, look at that. We got 4 extra. I'm going to do one more. We're going to go for 5. 5 extra layers on top of what I've already done. This should lag out the game, right? I'm still at 60 frames. Okay, but now I'm going to spawn in. This is what I did before, and I spawned in another creation, and it lagged. What happened to the beginning of the video? Why can't I replicate what happened? It's so much better now. All right, no, the sputtling gun started it all. It's fine now. It actually is kind of like the game had to warm up. All right, but I'm gonna shoot it. I'm gonna shoot it. Now it's gonna lag. Oh, there we go. We got something. We finally got something. All right, I'm gonna stop it now. Stop shooting. All right, we did it. We lagged the game out. I shouldn't feel good about it necessarily. Yeah, something weird was happening with that. All right, if I get in this creation now and drive. All right. I mean, it's fine right now. But what if I do this? Okay. Well, you know, this is like not good, but this is still far beyond anything I could have expected. Like, I would not be able to move right now in the other update. Like, look at that. Would not have been possible before this update. Like, we're still getting some serious frame drops, but I'm pushing it to its limits with the amount of collisions that are happening right there. Like, you know what I just saw with the balls. Whoa! It's actually less laggy now. The reason why this is so laggy is because of the flat against flat. If these were like more featured things, then I guarantee that this would be like 0 lag. Just like we saw with the balls, we could spawn in like hundreds of balls without getting lag. But because this is flat against flat, there's so many more collisions. But now you can see that now that it's not flat surfaces directly parallel with each other, they've kind of spread out a little bit. You can definitely see a much better improvement on the performance. But this is still a lot of flat surfaces. But now, like, look, I'm driving on it and it's not lagging. Now let's shoot it again. See if we get our lag back. Because now it doesn't have to like recalculate the number of things. And all right, let's see how this goes. See? Slight hitch, a little bit of a frame drop, but we're kind of maintaining a steady, playable oh, there we go. There we go. Now we're seeing much more noticeable drop. All right. I gotta stop now. So yeah, I've pretty much given the game... Oh, we're getting the slideshow now. I've pretty much given the game its worst possible case scenario to deal with, to test it, which, you know, it's stress testing. We're stress testing right now. All right, I need to delete things. We gotta allow some clearing here. All right, here we go. We're back. Well, overall, the performance is much better. So I typed in the word spawn, and this came up. Now, I do also remember that too many bots were also a problem. So let's try something here. Now, this would have definitely been too much, I'm pretty sure. I don't know how many was too much before. Probably this amount, probably like 20. All right, so there's that. There's that. Getting some frame drops. Keep in mind that none of this is welded to the ground, too. All right, now I'm down to 30 frames. All right, yeah, this is a little bit wet. This is a little bit laggy. Hello, everybody. What is the no aggro? All right, now they're bored. Wait, what are you guys doing? All right, so now I got 60 frames again, now that they're not aggroing on me. All right, let's unleash. 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 Okay. Kind of want to spuddling gun them. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to turn no aggro. Get some more aggro back. All right, definitely lags as soon as they aggro on me, but I'm at 16 frames. It's not unbearable. It should get gradually better as I absolutely demolish them all. Wow, they just disappeared, didn't they? Sorry, guys. Well, frames are a lot better. Wait, did they actually... Oh, no. They got behind me and I didn't realize it. And they've actually disabled me. They won against the sputtling gun. Those sneaky little guys in the back. Wow, they really went to town, didn't they? All right, guys, I get it. You can leave me alone now. You can leave me alone. All right, let me hop over into challenge mode. I'm a little bit worried that this stuff isn't going to be available in challenge mode. I'm not expecting it to be. I think it might just be like a creative update. All right, I have loaded into challenge mode. Let's open up our blocks. And oh, I'm actually surprised. We have wedges in challenge mode. Now, what are the capabilities? Okay, so it looks like the capabilities of the wedge, the size of the wedges is the same as in creative mode. Because one big difference between creative and challenge mode is in creative mode, you have a 16 by 16 square that you can build. But in challenge mode, you can make a lot of big progress very fast. Unfortunately, you can do this in one drag with regular blocks, but then if you want to like wedge like the edge of this out, you're gonna have a lot of work cut out for you for sure. We can count them thanks to the borders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so how many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like the size of the wedges that you build in length are half the size of what you can do in creative mode, because in creative mode you can drag 16 blocks, which is this amount, and this is the biggest wedge you can make. In challenge mode, you can do 4 times what you can do in creative mode, but still the same for wedges. So are those new interactive parts also part of challenge mode? Yes, they are. All right, I'm very, very happy that they had the foresight to add these parts to both modes. I do wish that they would add like the explosive canister spawner, this stuff unmodded back into like just vanilla scrap mechanic creative, because it would be nice to have access to those kind of things in creative mode as well. But that's this is definitely good for challenge mode maps. So I want to reach out to you guys in the comments. Next multiplayer Monday is going to be themed off of the new update. So obviously we have physics collisions and things like that. We have destructible wedges. We've got draggable wedges. So are there any ideas that you think would fit well for a multiplayer Monday challenge for me to build for the guys? Something that's obviously not going to take a week to build. I'm curious if you guys have any ideas that you think would work well for the new additions to the game. So let me know down in the comments below. It is nice to have some new stuff to play with, although it is kind of sad that we still have to wait a little bit longer for Chapter 2. I'm hoping that we'll have a little bit more regular communication in between now and the Chapter 2 release date. And if the delay does get extended even more, I just at least hope there's some more regular little content things in between to just keep us occupied in the meantime. But if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.